Hanging out with the nerds in a voice chat. Opening cards, hey, what's in this pack? Banning cards as we go. What's the meta? I don't know. Top picks, don't break. We'll break the game together. Right now, let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Knockoff Progression GX. Alright, yeah, nice, comfortable win. Turns out I'm a Dark World player. So, I mean, we got options, we got plans to run something different this week, but we'll see what happens, because we got a really interesting set, which can essentially change everything we're doing if we get the right pulls. And that, of course, is Force of the Breaker. Force of the Breaker introduces quite a few different new archetypes. Generic support, I don't think is amazing, but there are some interesting set pieces. Now, let's quickly go through them. Obviously, right there in the secret rare, we have Volcanic Rocket. Yes, Volcanics. The archetype that everybody thought was going to be really cool because they watched that episode of the anime with Axel Brody, who was super cool and badass. And he was like, yeah, I got a gun that's a dual disc, but it shoots cards and also fire. And then the Volcanics came out, and they're kind of terrible. Like, burn strategies can go one of two ways, really. They're either really, really good and really effective, where you can't do dick about them, or there's a lot of time going, nope. So, yeah. Volcanics, we would have to get a monster good set of pulls, because a lot of these are locked behind high rarity. Secret rare Volcanic Rocket, which is the Searcher, which you need for more than anything. I think Laser Accelerated Cannon is like a super, or it's at least a rare, and then Tri-Blaze is like even rarer. It is a whole mess of stuff. It's hard to get, so Volcanics almost entirely out the window. Now, in contrast, however, we've fallen right up in fairly good standard. I mean, there's like one rare with Topaz Tiger, but we have Crystal Beasts. Sadly, Crystal Beasts do not have their payoff, being Rainbow Dragon, which I believe comes out either next set or a set after. I can't remember. It's Tactical Evolution. I just don't know the order of the sets. But Crystal Beasts. Crystal Beasts are a cool archetype used by Jesse Anderson in the anime. And basically, all they do is when a Crystal Beast is destroyed, it goes into Spell and Trap Zone. Now, yes, this is bad. You get a whole bunch of stuff clogging up your spells and traps. But it also means you can technically have, like, 10 Crystal Beasts on the field, which means you can do a whole bunch of wacky stuff. Their support usually allows them to do stuff if you have a certain number of spells and traps. Well, Crystal Beasts in the spell and trap card zones. And yeah, then they all just do different stuff. So Carbuncle lets you, what is it? Yeah. So if it's special summon, you can bring as many from spell and trap. So it's the like Swarmer. Amethyst Cat can attack directly with half of its attack points. Emerald Tortoise, I believe, can just switch itself to defense. It's got a pretty big butt. 2000. Topaz Tiger gains 400 during the battle, the damage phase. Amber Mammoth changes the attack target to this card. So Amber Mammoth is the no, you hit me. Cobalt Eagle, I think, is the lackluster one. So yeah, you put one Crystal Beast on the top. Yeah. It's meh. It's not great. I guess it gets something off the field. Sapphire Pegasus is the toughie. That's actually the being an ultra rare. I think you only really need one, maybe two. But our pulls, if we get Sapphire Pegasus, we can maybe make something work with it. But Sapphire Pegasus is the when you summon it, you can just chuck something from the deck into a spell and trap card zone. So then you can set up. It gets your plays going. So yeah, Sapphire Pegasus is the one. Then we get the rest of Volcanic. So we got Doomfire, which is a big bad boy. You just get him out in the field. Doesn't actually do a whole lot. He's got a big attack, but I think most of the time you don't attack with him. So let's see. So you need to send a Tri-Blaze Accelerator, which is also like a super rare or ultra rare. Chuck that to a graveyard. During your opponent's battle phase, your opponent must attack this monster with any attack this monster may controls. On this card, destroy this monster and sends it to the graveyard. Destroy all monster your opponent controls and inflict 500. Yeah. So it's mostly there for your opponent to deal with. Like if you slap it down, it's like, all right, get rid of it, or you're going to have to kill it. And that's that. You get Shell and Scatter Shot. Shell is a rare. Ooh, you need to get 3 of them. Shell is the thing you fire off. It destroys cards. And you... Okay, so once per turn, pay 500, add 1 Volcanic Shell from your deck to your hand. Must be in your graveyard to activate and resolve the spec. Yeah, so it's just... I would like shells, please. Scatter Shot, if you send it to the graveyard, inflict 500 to your opponent. And if you send it through a gun, an accelerator cannon, you can send 2 more and do a whole... It's burn. Burny burn. Burn, burn, burn. Burning burns. Do more burns. That's it. Blaster, I believe you... Yeah, Blaster is your searcher. Slicer is just burn when it's on the field. Hammerer. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of words. That's what it is. Hammerer. Once per turn, inflict damage equal to the number of volcanic beasts in your graveyard times 200. If you do that, then it can't attack. Hammer is alright. It's okay. It's not great. There is Captain Gold, which is the field spell searcher for Skyscraper. Gravekeeper's Commandant, which is searching for Necro Valley. Atlantis, War of Atlantis is Legendary Ocean. Destroyosaurus is for the thingy. Jurassic World. Zeradius. Whatever. Sanctuary of the Sky, Pandemonium, Harpy's Hunting Ground. They all now have searches. They also all now have 1900 attack level 4 monster. Oh wow, Archfiend General is 21. Oh, but the thing's not on the field. Destroy card. Got it. Yeah. They're okay. They're just extra searches. It's just terraforming with a stat line. Right, the Sky Scourge card. All secret rares. All super rares. Sorry, I'm bad at understanding how things work. So these require you to have a certain number of light fairies, and then you do stuff with them. So Enrise. So it can't be normal summon a sect, no special summon by movement. Play 3 light fairy type monsters and 1 dark fiend monster from your graveyard once per turn. You remove 1 face-up monster on the field. That's pretty cool. If you activate that, it can attack. It's a huge cost, but if you can get it off, it's essentially like having a chaos. Oh, it is just chaos sorcerer. Yeah, it is a more expensive chaos sorcerer. So it's pretty good, but just more expensive, which is Norlius. Norlius. I don't know. So you need 1 light, 3 dark. Well, 1 light fairy, 3 dark fiend. Pay 1,000 life points, send all cards on the field and both players' hands to a graveyard. Then you draw a card. Pretty good. Actually, we have a bunch of dark fiends with the Dark Worlds. We just slipped a fairy in there. That could slip into a Dark World deck pretty easily. It did. And then Invisill. Invikill. I don't know. So cannot be special summoned. If you tribute summon, tributing 1 of the following monsters, gets appropriate effect. So if you tribute a fairy, a light fairy, you negate all spells. If you tribute a dark fiend, negate all traps. It's alright. We could slip that into a dark board pretty easily, because we just run all dark fiends and just negate traps, which is pretty cool. So that is something to consider. Let's go. Nothing important there. There is something very important here with Ryza the Storm Monarch. Monarchs are good. Ryza is very good. Tribute summon. When it hits the field, bounce 1 card to the top of your opponent's deck. Oh god, it's just 1 target on the field. Target 1 card on the field, place that target on the top of the deck. Yeah, so any card, just bounce to the top of the deck. It's good. It is a good card. I would like it. Or I would like other people to not have it. Magna/Dragon, Gravity Cush Dragon, these are very, very much like Schoolyard cards. Because 1 tribute, 2400 beaters, and you can destroy continuous spell cards. And okay, so let me read this again. You can summon 1 continuous spell card you control to a graveyard, destroy one spell or trap for Magna, destroy one monster for Gravity Crush. It's alright. It's not great. You need to run continuous spells. Boom! That's that. Here we go. We just try to bash through a whole bunch of these real quick. Soul of Fire. Opponent draws a card. Select one pyro type from your deck. Remove from play. Inflict damage to opponent equal to half the attack of the removed monster. It's Burn. Burn, baby. We got Crystal Beast cards. So, trying to recall these super duper quick. There's a whole bunch of them. Crystal Beacon. Such summon one Crystal Beast from deck. You must have 2 or more in spell or trap card to resolve a spec. Rare value. If you control 2 or more Crystal Beasts in spell and trap card, opponent chooses 1 Crystal Beast in your spell and trap, send it to the graveyard. If you do, you draw 2 cards. It's Pot of Greed for Crystal Beast. It's a good card. Blessing. Target up to 2 Crystal Beast monsters in your graveyard. Place those targets in your spell and trap card zone as continuous spells. Crystal Abundance. Send 4 Crystal Beasts from your spell and trap card zone. Send as many cards on the field as possible to graveyard. Then special summon as many Crystal Beast monsters as possible from your graveyard up to the number of cards sent from your opponent's field to a graveyard by this card's pack. That is the win button. It's okay. Come at me, bro. Boom. Clear the board. Special summon a whole bunch. Ba 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 ba. Boom. And that's it. Crystal Promise. It just lets you special summon a card from a spell and trap card. So, Crystal Beasts are a good deck. They are a whole lot of fun. Trying to bash through these as quick as possible. Lucky Iron Axe. Pretty good card, especially in this meta. It's plus 500 attack, and if it gets destroyed, you get to draw a card. And we like drawing cards. Lucky Iron Axe might make it into most decks. At least it'll probably make it into mine, because it's just, hey, draw 1 card. Tornado. 3 or more cards. Yeah, okay, Tornado is not good. Okay, what do we have here? We have Wildfire, which, yeah, you tribute a Blaze Accelerator, and then you summon a Wildfire token. It's 1,000, and that's it. I don't really understand the point in that. Oh, destroy all monsters on the field. I misread the most important part of that. Yes, that is pretty good. So, yep, there's a Blaze Accelerator, which you shoot off shells and do stuff. And there's Tri-Blaze Accelerator, which lets you do other stuff. Field Barrier. So that just says no field spells, except mine. A Cell Breeding Device. Okay, so got some alien stuff. Ancient City Rainbow Ruins is the field spell for the Thingamadoody Whatsits. Crystal Beast. What else we got? Triggered Summon, activate on all monsters, special summon to opponent's side. Each player can special summon 1 level 4 monster from that. That's pretty cool. If you know your opponent is special summoning. But hey, that's cool. Last Resort is Crystal Beasts. To do a field spell. Crystal Raigeki. You just pop one of yours and destroy 1 card. It's good. Crystal Beasts are pretty damn good. If I get enough, I might try and run them. Volcanic Recharge is Volcanics. Is there anything else? There is some 6 Sam support with Breakthrough and Backs to the Wall. So you can do some shenaniganry with that. Then Radiant Mirror Force, which is okay. So you just destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls, while they control 3 or more attack. Okay, so it's and just going through as quick as possible. Nope, nothing particular. And then all the secret rares at the end are, there appears to be some Archfiend stuff. So, to really just work in contrast. Like, these are 2 rare, and honestly, not that great. I guess Eradicator Epidemic Virus you could do something with. It's like Crush Card Virus, but you need to send a monster with 2,500 plus, and it destroys spells and traps in your opponent's attack. It's cool, but secret rare, we ain't pulling it. And with that, let's get into opening some packs, because there's options. We could reconstruct the whole deck. We could run Dark World with a few tweaks. We could switch it up and go 6-Sam. Or we can see what our polls are, maybe make Crystal Beasts. If we get enough, we could try Volcanics. I doubt Volcanics is an option, but if it is, that would be hilarious. So with that, over to the packs. Oh, let's get it going. Puzzle Breaker, 24 packs. Let's see what we got. Boop. Nothing. Nothing that is immediately standing out to me. There's some Crystal Beast stuff, but quite frankly, we're going to assume we're going to get every Crystal Beast except Sapphire and Topaz, every other rares. Everything else we're just going to kind of roll with. Let's just keep going. Let's try and be speedy. Yep. Field Searcher. 6-Sam support. Ooh, that is a Tri-Blaze Accelerator and a Volcanic Shell. Shoot. Okay. Okay, Volcanics. You trying. You trying. Nothing. Rainbow Ruins. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's Eradicator Epidemic Virus. Huh. I wasn't prepared for that draw. Alright. That is a pretty cool card. Pretty cool card. Pretty cool card. Moving on. That is a Doomfire. So we have Tri-Blaze and Doomfire. If we can get one more shell, ideally two, one more shell. Although I don't think we've had many Blaze Accelerators, so we'll have to see. I mean, technically the whole thing is not playable. At least not without Rocket. But hey, we've used all our good luck. So yeah. That is a Slicer, which is not what I would like. That is a second shell, and that is the ultimate rare version. No, one more shell, and this is potential. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm gonna make Volcanics. Oh, what am I doing in my life? That is the third Volcanic Shell. Am I really? Yeah. Yeah, Cause I ain't getting a Pegasus. And flippity floppity. That is not looking good for my property. Yeah, okay. Weird pull, but okay. I think I'm gonna see, because I don't know how many Blaze Accelerator cannons I got. Like, because it's meant to be a common, but I swear I only saw, like, the one. I know I only got one Tri-Blaze. That's fine. Okay, there's one Blaze Accelerator. There's two. Okay, so I got two Blaze Accelerator. Two Blaze, one Tri. I'll see what I can do. I can't play Crystal Beast. I did not get Pegasus. Alright. So with that, we're gonna shoot it on over to the deck breakdown and see what we got. So, let's add them to collection and see what we come up with. gaze upon what I have created and weep, for it is terrible. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. This is what we're going with. Now, it is highly bad. Just bad. It's bad. But, if we can make any of this work, it will be freaking hilarious. So, yeah. Here we go. Volcanics. Quick. So we'll go through the old cards that are pretty standard. So, Cyber Dragon, Witch, Sangan, Tomat, Reborn, Raigeki, back to 2 Pot of Avarice. I'm hoping to have a bunch of stuff in my graveyard all the time. And Twister. Then Traps, we have Karma Cut, Mirror Force, and Black Horn of Heaven. Those are the standards. They're kind of like just sticking through as a pretty solid core. The reason I put the 3 tomatoes in is just because this deck is very bricky. And so the tomatoes help me get to the witches and the Sangans that help me get the stuff that I can maybe do stuff with. Maybe. I have a suspicion I'm going to brick, and I'm going to just sit there and go, well! Other than that, let's go through the actual new cards. So we got 3 Shell, 3 Scattershot, 3 Blaster, 2 Slicer, 2 Hammerer, 1 Doomfire. Now, the general plan of these, we shoot shells. Shells go in the graveyard, we add shells to our hand, we fire more shells off. Scattershot, we fire Scattershot. It destroys cards. Okay, so we send it to graveyard, inflict 500 damage, and send it to graveyard with the effect of a Blaze Accelerator. We send 2 more, and destroy all opponent's monsters, which is... that's the plan. The plan is we fire off Scattershots and go pew, and inflict damage. So we pay for shell, inflict with Scattershot. Blaster gets stuff back in our just gets it back. It means that we can draw it again and keep using it. It's not great. I'm getting things mixed up. Blasts for Searcher. It puts it on top of deck, which is not wonderful, but it works. It just means, okay, we can draw the thing. So we need a shell, boom, got a shell. We needed this, boom, get a this. It's not a great plan, but it is certainly a plan. If this was constructed and I was trying this, we would use Blaster to get to Rocket. But we don't have Rocket because it's really rare. But we can maybe hope to get Rocket if we win. So, rub-a-dub-dub. Slicer, we just slap on the field and either kill monsters or deal damage, depending on what we need it to do. Hammerer sits on the field and chugs away if we need it to, or burns if we can't hit over anything. Now we have Doomfire. If we ever get Doomfire out, our opponent should be very upset that they let us get out such a terrible card, which has got such a long set of stuff it needs to go through. Alright, spells and traps. We have Blaze Accelerator. Target 1 monster your opponent controls, send 1 Pyro-type monster with 500 or less attack from your hand to graveyard. If you do destroy that target, you can't declare an attack during a turn you activated this effect. We use this to fire off shells and scatter shots. That's it. This is not once per turn. That's gross. That's actually really cool. I like that. Let me just double check. Target 1 monster opponent controls, send 1 Pyro-type monster with 500 or less attack from your hand to the graveyard. It does not say once per turn at all. So we just go pew. So shell lets us get more shells and we can just keep pew 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 pewing. Cool. We then have a Tri-Blaze Accelerator. So you can only do this by sending 1 Blaze Accelerator from your side of the field to graveyard. Send 1 Pyro-type monster from your hand. Doesn't matter. Can be any. It goes boom. Throw 1 monster opponent controls and inflict 500 points of damage to your opponent, but you can't declare an attack during a turn you do. So with this, you fire off whatever, ideally a scatter shot. So then it deals 500, it clears the board, and deals an extra 500, so you're dealing 1,000. That is the plan there, but we can fire off anything really. Wildfire, we destroy a Blaze Accelerator cannon we own and clear the board, and then we get a Wildfire token. It's just there. It's pretty gross just to go, haha, no, you can't hit me. I killed everything. And here I have a wildfire token. It also gives a little bit of fodder that can sit there and just like exist, which is fun. It's also a quick play, which is super cool. Volcanic Recharge gets Volcanics from Grave back into deck. Then we have Firewall, where we move from play one Pyro type monster from your graveyard, pay 500 life points during each of your standby phases. If you do not do that, destroy this card. So it's just, hey, please stop hitting me. You know what? I might take one of these out and slip in a Return from a Different Dimension, or whichever one was returned. Dimension Fusion was one of them. Then I can. Yeah, I might. Let me just double check which one is returned. So I have one. I brought it back. You. I am doing a thinking on the fly. Where are my things? That's beyond. Dimension Fusion. Yeah, I got one of them. So, yeah, you know, I don't need 3 firewalls. So we'll take 1 firewall out, and we'll slap in Dimension Fusion. If my DQ would work, but it does not seem... Dimension Fusion. Pop that up there. And then finally, Radiant Mirror Force, a card that no one is going to plan to play around. It is not a great card. It is Mirror Force that only works when your opponent has 3 face-up attack position monsters. But hey, Mirror Force is Mirror Force, and we now have a second one, which is pretty dang coolio. So, that is that. And, let's... Let's see how it goes. So, with that, we're going to jump straight on in to those duels. See you there. So, here we are. Force of a Breaker, duel number 1. Bardic versus Teddy. Let's play some cards. Good luck. Have fun.
Yeah, good luck.
I am fully prepared to brick real fast.
Oh god, there's your second bout of luck. You're pushing it.
I am pushing myself to the absolute limit on every bit of luck right here. So close. I am going to set 1 and pass. Oh dear, good start. Good start, mate. Now I can see Teddy is thinking, oh my god, Teddy, no. Teddy.
Is that what I think? Uh-oh.
Teddy? No! Okay.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
I'm gonna attack, see what you got there.
So that is a Mystic Tomate. So I'm going to view, and I'm gonna grab myself. Let's just slap down another Mystic Tomate. Oh, that's really infuriating. I just saw how close I was to being able to get cards I could choose. But never mind. All right, let's. That's certainly something. Yeah, I am gonna set 1, go to battle. Let's poke this blaster. That's 200 whole damage, and you get its search effect. So you can place 1 volcanic monster on the top of your deck. So I think the easiest way to do it would be to add it to hand and then place on top of deck.
Yeah.
Hammerer. Okay, that is a choice. I have an assumption that you have some kind of plan there.
Maybe.
which I don't like. I do not approve of you having a plan. Nothing main 2 end phase. Oh dear. Okay, so volcanics. There's Slicer, which can take out Tomato that I can't hit over. Shell, Scat Shot, I can just hit over. So even if you play one defense, do that. There's another Blaster, which you could have, and that's fine. That just allows you to search more stuff, which is a nice little benefit to you. I'm... Okay. I need to start playing... Yeah. Okay. This is the greatest thing I'm ever gonna do. And I can't believe it's actually gonna work. It's bad. It is real bad. Okay. I am going to tribute my Witch of the Black Forest to summon Cyber Dragon. Witch's effect activates. I'm going to peruse my deck, and I'm going to grab myself. That does that. You do. That is... I'm just double checking how this stuff works because my brain is very, very small. That is... Oh, okay, so that's a monster. That does that. That makes it... Yeah. Got it. Okay, so I'm gonna grab a volcanic shell to my hand. You see why I was saying no, Teddy? I activate Blaze Accelerator. I am... Yeah, let's activate... let's activate Blaze Accelerator, and let's chuck this... where is it? Volcanic Shell into a graveyard to destroy that face down you got. No, face down monster.
Okay.
Which was a scatter
You
shot.
take 500.
Yeah, I take 5. Oh, no. I am then also going to pay 500 for the volcanic shell to add another one to my hand. Because that is how that works. Yes. So I am burning myself here. So I'm going to grab a volcanic shell, slap it in my hand. Okay, I can't enter battle phase this turn because of Blaze Accelerator, so I change my stick to meter. I'll be fine. Enter. How have we got a mirror match? This deck isn't good enough to warrant a mirror match, Teddy. Okay, there's Accelerator.
And then I will... Use Blaze Accelerator to get rid of your Cyber Dragon, and I'm gonna pitch Volcanic Scattershot. So you also take 500.
Yep. So, okay. You can send 2 scatter shots from hand or deck. You can't send 2 because one's already engraved. So yeah. So Cyber Dragon gone. I take 5. Okay. Yep. This is volcanics. Very, very slow burning. Woo. Okay. And then, is there anything else?
Oh, I thought I already passed the turn.
Nope, that's all good. All right, let's. That's okay. I'm going to set 1, switch to defense, and you know what? We're just gonna take it in turns, popping monsters off each other's field. I'm gonna activate Blaze Accelerator. I'm gonna pop Shell, destroy that face down. I'm then gonna pay 500, if it'll let me, 500 to activate Shell and put another one in my hand. See, right now it'd be a terrible time. I mean, we can't have it because it doesn't exist in this meta. We usually just flip up Mind Crush and go no to that Volcanic Shell. But yeah, that's my turn. And
That wasn't the draw I wanted. I mean, it's not a terrible draw, it's just not the time for it. I'll send my Blaze Accelerator.
okay, so
To the
try
grave.
Blaze.
Yep.
So now you can
And
make use.
unfortunately, that's all I got.
Okay, because I know you have Hammer Up in hand, but I assume you would rather hold on to that, knowing that you can wait to clear my field. Okay, so that is a thing. Yeah, so we
I also
will
kind of forget that Tri-Blaze is...
any pyro type, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. How greedy do I
Well,
get?
Blaze Accelerator is also any pyro type.
With 500 or less attack is regular Blaze.
Okay. See, I missed that part.
Okay. I'm gonna get... Yeah, let's do it. Let's start getting greedy. I'm gonna flip Sangan, put Tomate in attack, summon another Tomate, and let's go battle phase to walk into Firewall, where you just negate every single attack I have. So, Sangan attack?
Nope. Nothing.
Nope, so that is 3,800 from everything going in. So, this is why volcanics are terrible. The most damage is coming from, like, dual monster era searches beat down. As I'm sat here going, I need the right volcanic cards. Please, God, give me the right volcanic cards. Now, I do know that I can take a... All of these are probably going to get destroyed. But then that leaves both of us on empty fields.
You can activate Tri-Blaze more than once, right?
There is no once per turn, no.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean, I
Alright,
don't...
I'm gonna...
Since Tri-Blaze destroys all monsters, doesn't it? Oh, one monster. No, ignore me.
No, it's on monster.
Yeah, it's
I
scatter
wish it
shot
was
that
all
makes
monster.
it. Yeah, it's because scatter shot makes it all if you do a thing and stuff. These volcanics are so
Yeah.
fiddly.
Yeah, that's one thing I enjoy sometimes is when card like it's a matter of chaining because then it doesn't feel like you're bullshitting. It feels like you're timing things right to get the right like effect for them.
Oh, 100%. It rewards you. Like, because if you do it wrong, then, oh, that's really clunky and bad. If you do it right, you go 1 into 2 into 3 into 4. You go,
Yeah, unlike certain metas that are still to this day, I believe, top metas that they're just like they're 2-turn wins. That's their whole design.
I mean,
Right.
I do not know enough about current meta. Like, I understand it in a vaguely passing sense. Okay, so I'm taking 1,000 here. 500 from Scatter, 500 from Triblaze, correct?
Yes.
And I assume
And,
it's a mate?
Yep. And because I don't like you having so many monsters on the field, I didn't want to do this, but send hammer and get your other teammate.
Yep, that is a really good call. So we are actually. This is kind of Volcanic's whole thing. Slow burn. Okay, can I use that for anything? No, I can't sadly. Okay. Yep. The Sangan beats. You have 3 whole turns to find a way to stop me, Teddy. Even though that way to stop me is draw any monster and shoot me. So,
Not necessarily.
enter.
Oh, that was terrible.
Doesn't say to me draw and burn. Just needs to freaking draw and have a monster. Doesn't even need to burn necessarily. It's anything over 1,000.
Well, that's it. It's like you need
Anything I could play.
would be nice. Yeah.
Oh no.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, I'm in the same boat. I'm just thinking, I got nothing. Okay. Yeah.
You're relying on that Sangan to hopefully let you a draw, huh?
So Sangan, Sangan lets me get something that lets me get something, but it doesn't work in a mirror match because really, I mean, I'm okay telling this because it doesn't matter. Like Teddy has to play a monster for it to work. I would use Sangan to get Blaster. I would then get Blaster to search a volcanic monster I actually want and pop it on the top of my deck so I can go for it. But I need a monster. Teddy needs to have a monster on the field that I can walk Blaster into. And if she pops it with an accelerator, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, let's.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab some food.
Let's just.
I doubt I'll miss much.
Hey, it's thrilling Sangan beatdown. So Sangan hits in, and yeah, we'll end there.
Come on. Here's the thing. I can do the calculations. It would take one card, and I could win,
Oh wow!
depending on what your card there is.
Mm-hmm.
Am I gonna draw that card? Probably not.
I mean, yeah, there's a 1 in 28 chance. Oh wow. Okay, so depending on what these face downs are, I might have just got the win here. Not because of any amazing strategy, not because my volcanic deck is so perfectly synergized, entirely because I got a second Sangan.
Yep, that's gonna be it.
And so yeah, Sangan beats 2K. So go on.
Well,
What are you packing?
So my next card would have at least kept me on in the battle.
Yeah, that one.
No,
Okay.
if you were special summoning, that would have been great, but you didn't do.
Sadly,
See, and this is how I would have won. Is if I had pulled Monster Reborn, I could have
grab
Firewall.
hammer.
Opponent declares direct attack.
Yeah. So firewall just protects me because you just banish a pyro, like a fire type from your graveyard to negate an attack. It just costs 500 life points.
And that's from a direct attack. So if I attack your Sangan, you can't do that. I had Lucky Iron Axe in my hand.
Ooh, good call.
So if I could have brought back Hammerer, I could have done you 800 damage to you for the 4 other volcanic cards in my graveyard. Hit you for the 19 on your Sangan, and then if I believe you would have still been there, and then I could have popped Spiritual Fire Art and done 24 to you, and that would have been all I needed was Monster Reborn.
So, ironically, I had Monster Reborn in hand. Like, I don't want to use it because I don't trust what these face downs are. If these are something that can like backfire on me, or specifically like that Black Horn of Heaven, like
It would have.
But yeah, I was sat on a tribe. Like my opening hand, what was it? It was Witch, Sangan, Tomato, Tri-Blaze Accelerator, and Dimension Fusion. It was like a really weird hand, and I was hoping. What was I trying to do? I was hoping.
Oh yeah, and I couldn't get any cards on the field to actually be able to summon it, but I also had Gravity Crush Kraken in my hand.
So what I was hoping that in some way, shape, or form, and my vague plan was to somehow get Blaster popped, so then I could slap Doomfire on the top of my deck.
I'm lucky I didn't get Doomfire.
Volcanics are a really hard set to pull because Rocket, which is the Searcher, is a secret rare.
The cards you like, the cards you really want, like Volcanic Shell.
It's a rare. It's hard. It's hard to get.
I got one Volcanic Shell.
So the only reason I played Volcanics, I had like a couple of options when I was building this. One was to build a 6-Sam deck. If I got enough Crystal Beasts, I was going to build that, but I didn't get any Pegasus. And I was like, I said as a joke, as I was about to open the packs, look, if I get 2 Volcanic Shells and 2 Blaze Accelerators, I could make this work. And I managed to get 3 shells. It's like, oh, okay, guess I gotta play Volcanics.
I originally wasn't gonna go Volcanics, but I didn't want to play Aliens again because Aliens were fun, but they're getting a little stale for me. I'll probably go back to them eventually before this, era is over. But I was gonna do fairies, but then as I'm setting up that deck, I realized I didn't have the Sky Sanctuary.
Oh no!
And it ruined everything. I was like, wait, I can't do anything I was hoping to do without it.
Fuck!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, duel is over. We're just showing like what our hands were and talking about it. Sangan beat down 1.
Because I drew terrible.
Oh, it was...
I did the math in my head. If I had just drawn my Monster Reborn, I could have won.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, probably one of the weirdest mirror matches we could have had. Like, honestly, I had no plan for anyone else playing Volcanics. Because I was like, no one's gonna play anything this terrible.
I didn't think anybody else was gonna play Volcanics either, so I just...
Alright, so we are going into duel number 2, Teddy and Dakota. Volcanics and what I presume to be heroes. And this is where Dakota turns around and goes, actually, no, Crystal Beasts.
Not even a surprise.
Got a rainbow dragon. Don't ask how. Cheated.
By the way.
Okay, so let's see how this goes.
You're first, Eddie.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my cards. Here.
Alright, just making sure.
Volcanics are a infuriating deck turn 1, because you just need to sit there and go, okay, what the hell can I actually do here? Okay, that's actually pretty nice. So you've essentially turned off any fusion summons until Dakota gets that statue off the field. So
I activate terraforming.
yeah. I assume grabbing the skyscraper. That'll do it.
Set 2 cards. Activate skyscraper. Normal summon Bubble Man.
And I activate Karmakai.
Yes.
I will discard that. And I will pop your Purple Man.
Truly.
I don't even think I have a second Bubble Man. Yeah, no. That was my only Bubble Man.
I mean, Karma Cut only affects stuff that's in your graveyard, so if you had one in the graveyard already...
Oh, I thought it... Oh, I thought it was...
There is a card that does that. There's a few.
Oh, Chain Disappearance.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, well, shite.
In the history of Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think anybody has ever Karma Cut a Bubble Man. You know, that top-tier offensive threat. Bubble Man.
But, like, I don't want to do this, but I don't want to take this statue loss right here.
No, 100% right choice. Because, once again, so long as that's on the field, you are turning off so much of Dakota's special summoning, which is
I will
pretty good.
attack directly.
Oh my god, there's going to be another 1,000 point beatdown.
Nope, Mirror Force.
You know what? That works.
And I got rid of the statues. There's nothing I can do here, is there? Nope. Oh. I may be able to do something here. I can. I'm going to activate Instant Fusion.
Uh-huh.
To special summon my Mariner. Can't do anything. And then I just end my turn. Which then he goes to the grave.
Okay. No, Could be a reason why you wanted to marinate in the grave.
Oh wait, I can't do that.
You can't?
Oh no, yeah, I can't. Never mind. Instant Fusion does count as fusion summon. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was reading Mariner and I was like, oh wait a minute, hold up, that might have backfired, but no.
feels like such a waste. But I don't have other moves. It'll at least stall some special summon.
Stalling
A little
works. As you can see, we've got a very aggressive game going here.
Normal summon, Wild Heart.
Yeah.
Go to battle. Attack your statue. And end my turn.
There is...
Battle phase. Attack your face down.
Okay, that's good.
Using its effect,
Yeah.
I activate Divine Wrath. Negate its effect. And I pitch my Neos to the grave. Main phase 2.
Wait, does that? Because
Yes, it does work. It does work on graveyard monsters as well. I've done this with James before. I've done it to cancel out his fire hand before in the graveyard.
I am fairly certain it probably works.
What it is when an effect monster is activated, it just says any effect.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily on the field, graveyard, in hand. Anywhere it is where that effect is activated,
Yeah.
it cancels it.
And then it says, and if you do, comma, destroy that monster. Well, the monster's already destroyed, so that's fine. You know, that part of the effect doesn't happen.
And I am my turn. Alright, start of my turn. I activate O Oversoul to bring back Elemental Hero Neos.
Hold on. I'm gonna activate Black Horn of Heaven. When your opponent would special summon exactly one monster,
Okay.
negate the special summon, and if you do, destroy it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Go into battle. Hit you for 15. And my turn.
Yep, I was just double checking, because sometimes we need to check rules. It says you can do it to negate an effect that activates in the graveyard, such as Witch, Mystic Tomato, yada 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 yada.
Normal summon Avion. First, I attack your face down with Wild Heart. Okay, that just cancels.
Yep.
Okay. And my turn. Because your attack is not higher, your defense is, so it does not get its effect to Skyscraper.
Which is actually really good because technically, outside of Blade Edge and Neos, no elemental. Oh, Sparkman. But yeah, so there's Sparkman, Blade Edge, and Neo. So the only ones that can actually hit over this right now. You're pretty safe.
I'm going to tribute to summon Volcanic Hammer.
It's pretty good. Now, I don't think you have many volcanics in.
I only have one, so I can burn you for 200.
But right now, the smarter choice would be to get the Wild Heart off the field, so it can't kill you next turn.
Yeah. Which is plan.
Second Mirror Force.
Jesus Christ. still can't believe you have 2 Mirror Forces.
I tribute my Wild Edge, or my Wild Heart and Avion to normal summon Blade Edge.
Mm-hmm. Good card, good card.
I then activate Miracle Fusion.
Real
to
good
banish
card.
Blade Edge. Wild Heart. You special summon Elemental Hero Wild Edge.
Another Black Horn of Heaven would be real good right about now.
And attack directly.
Oof.
And then my turn.
Yeah. Wild Edge is it's a pretty big boy to try and get around. It's not even that, like,
Play
you know what,
Blaze
that works.
Accelerator. And then I'm going to activate Wildfire.
This also works. This works very well.
Pay 500 life points and pitch my own Blaze Accelerator. This is the... Nope, that's the wrong one. I want this one. Nope. In attack.
What is it? Okay, 1,000. So I take 1,000.
It can't attack.
Oh,
Yeah, it can attack.
The
Okay.
term Wildfire is used, but hey, it works. Empty
Set one
board.
card. End my turn.
Gonna put it in defense mode. And then I will activate Twister
Good card.
and get rid of Skyscraper.
I knew what you were doing. I activate Skyscraper 2!
Damn it.
And I end my turn.
See, I remember I could never get Skyscraper 2 as a kid. And I don't even remember what it did. It's just like you can just get another E-hero, can't you?
No.
Ah, okay. It's if main phase
Destroy by
controls-
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, end my turn.
I mean, none of your E-heroes were destroyed by battle, were they?
Nope, they've all been effect, or I attributed them.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, the only one that was Wildheart.
Okay, I'm going to tribute both of those. You take 500 for the volcanic scattershot, and then I will play Firestorm Prominence.
Pretty good.
Da-da-da-da!
Of course it is. So, I was this close to putting Prominence in my deck as well.
Activate my second O Oversoul.
Okay.
Welcome back, Neos.
So,
I put Clayman to attack. First, I attack with Clayman. He gets destroyed and I take 12. That's not what I wanted. Next, I destroy that with Neos. Effect activates. This is gone.
so
my
next
turn.
turn during main phase, you can bring back Playman. Pretty smart play.
Yep.
It does, however, tell me that you don't have much else in your hand if you're willing to spend 1,200 so you can keep Clayman on the field. But
going to summon Familiar Possessed Hidna, and I will attack you directly.
I hate the 50s.
It could be worse. It, you know, each
I
attack
activate
could be
the-
halved and it could be 25.
I activate the effect of Skyscraper 2. Bring back my Clayman. Next, I normal summon Sparkman. And in exchange, I activate Skyscraper.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm going to use this. I'm going to tribute Hida to deal 1850 to you.
Oof. But I hit in for 16.
Damn it.
This is. Oh.
That
no.
moment when you're just hoping for that really good draw and you don't get it.
Yeah, that final. But see, I'm curious now. I don't know if it would have worked because timing is a massive pain in the ass.
I'm going to activate Transmigration Prophecy so I can
Just
shuffle to.
once we go on Blizzard. Alright. Okay, good choices.
I summon Burstinatrix. Switch my Clayman to attack. Go to battle. Use Clayman to attack the face down first.
Yeah, you just take 500 from Scanner.
That is
And
That
that's
so close.
2,800.
So we are here with the final duel of this saying Philosopher Breaker. Duel number 3. Bardic Dakota. Volcanics versus Heroes. Round 2. Electric Boogaloo. Good luck. Have fun.
Let's do this.
Let's go. Oh, Jesus. Let's go.
Do this. Oh, Jesus.
Let's go.
Do this.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first. I'm feeling aggressive with my slow as molasses burn deck. Yikes on bikes. Okay, we are gonna set 1, set 2, and set 3. And end turn. I think we hit the brick.
Activate emergency call.
Yeah, go for it.
Bring Sparkman to my hand.
Mm-hmm.
Activate Polly.
Love that.
Clayman. Sparkman.
Mm-hmm.
Or that I clicked the wrong button. It's supposed to be attack, by the way. I clicked the wrong button.
Yeah, that's absolutely
So,
fine.
introducing Thunder Giant.
Yeah, that is a
to
giant
battle.
of thunder. I'm
Attack
gonna
directly.
activate Karma Cut and pitch my Scatter Shot to banish Thunder Giant, please. And
Okay.
you take 5 for Scatter Shot.
You do that before the battle.
Yeah, do that on summon for.
Okay. Well, then I just activate my Monster Reborn.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
It's not like
I just realized this duel could have gone a completely different way. You wanna know why?
hit me.
You banished my Thunder Giant with Karma Cut, not destroyed him.
So we played this whole duel wrong.
Yes.
Do we want to reset and start that again?
Yeah.
Because I didn't realize that either. I'm a freaking dingus.
Okay, so just put everything back in my deck, and then we'll just reset that.
So we will work from that. So we'll go set 1. It's a very similar setup. So set 1, 2, and 3. And set 1 there. Alright. I don't know how I'm going to edit this, so there is a high
Final
chance.
round, part 2.
Yeah. So, in case I did cut out the entire duel we just did, that was a mistake.
Don't be
Yeah.
alarmed.
This happened the first time, and we know how to play card games. Enjoy your first turn, buddy.
Activate Terraforming.
Mm-hmm.
Running Skyscraper.
Yeah.
Then in turn, activate Skyscraper.
Uh,
Normal summon Captain Gold.
Yeah. That is.
Set
Yep.
that. Go to battle. Attacking your face down. Probably gonna regret this.
I mean, it's me. What possible face down could I have? It's a Senga. So that's going to shoot to the grave. Its effect. We'll activate. Let's. What can I get that is useful to me? Honestly, not a whole lot. Like I'm sitting here going, So, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna small brain it, and I'm gonna grab a tomato.
And I have my turn.
Alrighty. So we draw. That does stuff. Okay, we're gonna set 1. It could be
That could be anything.
absolutely anything, buddy. And enter.
Normal summon Burstinatrix.
Yup.
Battle phase, attack your face down.
Yep. That is a tomato. I will use tomato. And tomato will special summon me. You know what? Let's keep that board presence. A tomato!
And then attack with Captain Gold.
Yep, I take 7.
You take 700. Yep.
Boobity boom. So that goes to grave. And we will activate the tomato. We will grab ourselves. Yeah, let's go for witch.
Let's see. And I have my turn.
Alrighty. Do we draw? Of course. Okay. What are things that I would like to do? Yeah. Alright. Nothing on standby. We will sacrifice Witch to normal summon Volcanic Hammerer. Witch's effect activates. Is that Divine Wrath? You probably would have used it on a tomato, actually. So Witch gives us the search, and we will grab our scalps. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna grab a Volcanic Slicer. I am then. Yeah, let's go battle phase. Let's attack Captain Gold. for 3 to walk into. Oh, nope, no Hero Barrier or Mirror Force. Good, good, good.
But upon you doing that, I activate Hero Signal.
Hero Signal is most assuredly a
Does it
card.
special summon? Yes, it does special summon. Okay. And I special summon Elemental Hero Wildheart.
Yeah, good card. Very, very good card. And I'm gonna end turn with that.
I start turn.
Mm-hmm.
Funnily enough, I set 1 card,
Mm-hmm.
go to battle,
Yeah.
use Wildheart to destroy your hammer.
In response, I'm going to activate Twister, pay 5, destroy Skyscraper.
You don't. Can that be activated? Can Quick Plays be activated during the damage step?
Yeah, so long as it's set. I can't use it from my hand on your turn.
Okay. That's what I was careful of.
But I assume I had to do that on Declaration, not
whoops.
on damage step, so you can still so it's not like
Yeah.
Wildheart gets destroyed. So
Yeah,
that would have been on
Let's see.
Declaration, not on damage step.
Let's see. Main phase 2. Nothing I got here, so end turn.
Alrighty, let's roll. Yeah, let's set 1. Let's. Yeah, you know what? Let's normal summon this here Slicer. And let's start hitting in. We will go Slicer into Bastinatrix.
Alright, and then I'm
6.
guessing hammer into Wildheart.
Yeah, let's do Hammer into Wildheart. Because I'm gonna go
I'm
out.
just making sure to know for math.
Yeah. Because I'm gonna go out on a whim and assume the face down is Clayman. Like, yeah, I can hit over it, but I don't know what's better or worse to have in your graveyard. Wildheart. I mean, at least now you can't get a Blade Edge on the field, theoretically. So end turn with that. Okay, I don't like you viewing your graveyard, so I assume that's a Miracle Fusion you're sat on. Then what can I do? I know one of those answers is Rampart Blaster, if that is a Clayman.
End my turn.
Okay. That makes me nervous. Nope. Let's go battle. We will hammer her into the face down. And Slicer for 18 direct. And enter.
Activate O Oversoul.
Mm-hmm.
Special summon Clayman in defense.
Yep.
And end my turn.
Okay. I get a bit of a wall, which is... Well, you know, it keeps you alive another turn, which is always a good thing. We are going to set 1. I believe I've nearly clogged up my back row. That's not what I'm doing. You. Get on the field, Hammer. You're not done yet. Let's go to battle. Hammer to Clayman. Slicer direct. And end.
Set 1 card. Another. End my turn.
Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's something like that. That's that. Yep. Let's. Oh my god, why am I clicking on the wrong things? Okay. Well, normal summon tomato. That shouldn't have ever gone there because
What should have gone where?
Exactly. I can't click things. So we'll summon tomato. We will go to battle. Hammerer into face down.
In response, activate Hero Barrier.
Yep. Signal goes.
Or Hero Signal, my bad.
It's
Bring out my other Clayman.
In response, Black Horn of Heaven. Allowing Slicer and Tomate to hit it.
I'm annoyed with. Oh, good. That was my next draw.
Yeah, that's that's pretty it's a pretty good draw. See,
I never even got my fusions, man.
I was
I was debating. I had this. I was debating. I've also been sitting on this and this.
you've already
I
got
was debating on clearing your back row.
would have been a good call, but like I don't know. It's always a good call. Like obviously, yes, I can still whittle down like the Clayman and whatever, but that actually clearing my back row. I mean, because what if you had? When would have been the time to do it? So you had Wild Heart on field. So if you
Yeah, if I would have had Wild Heart, Oversoul, Clayman, Monster Reborn, Burstinatrix, that would have been 3.
yeah, so
And that would have cleared 3 of your 4 back row, and the only one I didn't have to worry about really was Firewall.
I mean-
The only problem is you still had Blackhorn, so
well, okay. So if you had hit Karma Cut and Blackhorn, you'd have been fine. So it's like a 1 in 4 chance that you didn't get both of them.
well, the problem too, even if I were to hit your Karma Cut, you could still activate it.
I could, shit, yeah. But even then, I could activate it, banish one of those cards. You still would have stopped me Blackhorning. I could have then taken out one monster. And
Actually, no, I wouldn't have stopped you Blackhorning either, because you had Blackhorn on the field already, so you would have been able to negate one of the special summons. So you would have cleared me of 2 monsters.
True, yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, there was nothing I had around that, unless I would have had them on the field normal summoned.
Negation is horrible. It really
It's horrifying.
honestly, I'm quite lucky of how that worked out, really. But good game regardless. But we got right on the first time with no mistakes.
Yeah, right. I can't believe that entire time I was like, we're idiots. Well, how so? Karma Cut. That entire duel could have went entirely different.
The fact we didn't even think about it, and
What upsets me about that is all the cards I drew.
mhm.
I could have turned that around if Thunder Giant wasn't there.
and in contrast,
That was the thing.
like, so I don't remember the exact cards, but I did not draw a monster for like 3 turns. So that is 3 turns where I would have had nothing on the field. Like, I know I had Raigeki, I would have had Mirror Force because I wouldn't have had to use it there. So, I could have kept your board clear. Like, that would have been an entirely different game. But hey, sometimes you don't read cards and you make mistakes. So it happens. Good game. I did actually enjoy this. Though did not get a chance to actually use volcanics properly in either one. You know,
I'm just glad I didn't make broken use of emergency call, so it possibly won't get banned this time.
you know what? That is a real good thing to bring up. Talking about additions and bans and all of that junk. So, as the winner by honestly a technicality, I think what I would like to add to my collection, I would like to add a volcanic rocket and a crystal beast sapphire pegasus, because those are the two things that stop me from really making either of those two decks work. So I'm gonna add those, and then what is worth returning at this point? Because we're getting most that. Oh, I don't know how many of them I have, but I must have at least one, which has got some viability. So UFO Turtle. Let's bring that bad boy back. So Volcanics stand a chance. So UFO Turtle is what I'm going to return. Dakota, what card would you like to add, and what card would you like to return?
I want to return my Chaos Dragon, I forget what it's called.
Chaos Emperor Dragon, Envoy of
Chaos
the
Emperor
End.
Envoy of the End, yep.
Mhm.
Because I already got the beginning, need the end. And I want to add a... Where's it at? Because there was one I was looking at wanting to add. Oh yeah, Rise of the Storm Monarch.
Oh, yep, good card, and I forgot it existed again. Okay, now Teddy, how are you going to stop us from pulling off absolute nonsense?
See, I was trying to think about this, and like, honestly, nothing felt like it super changed anything too much. Like, I get Karma Cut. I also don't want to ban Karma Cut because I also use Karma Cut.
Dakota begging and pleading, like, please, this is the bane of my existence.
It is!
You know what? Screw it. Karma Cut and Miracle Fusion.
Oh, wow. You know what? Everyone's taking a hit today. All right, yeah. See, honestly,
I'm glad I didn't pick to add a third Miracle Fusion. Fuck!
honestly, these are types of bands I actually find more amusing than anything. You know, the ones that's slightly out of left field. You go, come on, think
Because
about
you
it.
don't like nothing was blatantly like unbalanced, so you're like, I don't know what to get rid of.
Well, yeah, then you go, okay, so what could?
Surprised you didn't get rid of Mirror Force for the shit I pulled.
You know,
That was the only reason I won that.
I don't know. I just
That's why I was like, at my first I was like, oh, it's probably gonna be Mirror Force is gonna be the other one because I know Mirror Force. Then Miracle Fusion.
I mean,
like I don't know.
Russell,
It would make sense because
you-
I think I'm the only one that doesn't have Mirror Force, but
You have ripped a piece of me out. How dare?
I kind of like the idea that Mirror Force just sticks around for like one more week, because then Mirror Force has been banned in the Duel Monsters era, unbanned, and returned into the GX era, and then banned in the GX era. I just like the idea that it gets returned and banned every era.
That's okay. I already have a backup deck in mind.
Okay. So, oh shoot, what next time is Tactical Evolution, I think? Now, off the top of my head, I know Rainbow Dragon comes in there, so there's some more Crystal Beast support. It's where Chaos Neos comes in. I honestly don't know anything else from Tactical Evolution.
Venom.
Some Dark Worlds, some Venoms. All the
Chrysalis.
Chrysalis come in. The Venoms, obviously, yeah. Chthonian Emperor Dragon.
Huh. Okay.
More specific element targeting ones like Dardenberg Gardna, Goggle Golem, Grass Chopper.
Okay.
Actually, it's a bunch of Gemini monsters are being added with this pack.
Yeah, there's a bunch of those too.
Okay.
There's also more of the fusions for elemental heroes, more elemental hero support, more Neospatian support. Also, I don't know where you saw Chaos Neos in this pack because I don't see it in here.
It's not Chaos, it's Alias.
Oh,
Neos
okay.
Alias.
I might just be an absolute dingus brain.
And then Ocean Keeper and Thousand Eyes Jellyfish,
Okay.
Yes.
It's-
Cranium Fish.
I know a couple, and looks like the next Monarch is not introduced in this one, unfortunately. But this also brings in some of the more adept versions of like certain types of spells, because we have like double summon, summoner's art.
Okay. Yeah, so I know why I'm an absolute dingus brain. It's the next set, which is Chaos Neos, Gladiator's Assault. And I think there was I don't know, my brain is small. Okay. There's some stuff here. I mean, all them Venoms could be interesting, especially since they get some real good synergy
Ooh.
with aliens.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm gonna like the Gladiators one. That's where it introduces evil heroes.
Ooh, that's pretty cool. So, you know, the weird thing is as well, we're actually really close to the end. Like I think that's like, we've gone past the halfway mark. Like, I think there's 14 sets all in all, or like 15 sets of GX. So
I wanna make one thing
yeah,
really quick. If anyone gets it when we get to that set, if anybody gets Yubel and Yubel Terror Incarnate, run them. They are terrifying.
I mean, that whole set,
Get
the whole
them to work specifically. They're fucking.
That's what's the last pack of GX again?
I can't remember the order, but there's like a Radiant something and Phantom Darkness. There's a Light Focus set and a Dark Focus set. And the Dark Focus set just...
It's Phantom Darkness, Light Destruction.
That's it.
Light of Destruction.
Yeah.
And those are the last two?
Those are the last two, which we're not that far away from. There's Gladiator's Assault. Something else.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting when we get to that point, because one of the cards that's the archetype introduced in the very last pack is the Arcanas.
Oh, the Arcanas. Okay, so hang on, actually. So we've got Tactical Evolution, Gladiator's Assault, Phantom Darkness, oh shoot, we've literally got 4 more sets, and then we're done. How weird is that? In a month, we're going to be finished with GX. Wow.
Yeah, I think the Phantom Darkness has... Yeah, Phantom Darkness has Yubel and Terror Incarnate and Ultimate Nightmare. All Yubel cards.
What it also has, it has Dark Arm Dragon. Notoriously one of the main reasons lots of people stopped playing Yu-Gi-Oh!
Also has more Neos fusions. And it's also where Rainbow Neos comes in.
Yeah. So, I don't want to go too far into it because I could talk for forever in a day. But Dark Arm Dragon, when that came in Phantom Darkness, that created the first ever Tier 0 competitive deck. Because Dark Arm Dragon is an absolute monster that you can just get out for real easy cost, and you can just stop your opponents from doing stuff. It was also really rare, so it would go for about $100 to $300 a copy, and every top tier deck ran 3. So unless you had $300 to $900, you could not play competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! So most people quit.
But on that note, everybody,
Yep. So that is a good place to wrap up. I'm excited for next time. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we will see you there. So until next time, everybody, stay safe and happy adventures. Bye bye.
bye bye.